clock is ticking as each hour brings them closer to their wedding day. But in the moment of truth, will they say, I do? Tonight, our bold experiment in arranged marriage concludes with an extraordinary wedding event. The adventure began when 5 hopeful singles were each betrothed to complete strangers. Living together as engaged couples for 4 weeks, they struggled to create the foundation of a successful marriage.
America's most exciting couple. Maybe we can play some solitaire later.
For Matt and Cortez, friendship was instant, but any hopes of a passionate romance were frustrated by a lack of chemistry.
I'm not fake. I can't push something that's not there.
Xavier and Jennifer's love story was doomed from the start.
We have some more champagne here.
Oh.
And some more food.
I don't think that's going to work right now. I'm beat.
His overt warmth and tenderness severely conflicted with her more cautious approach to intimacy.
I'm cuddling, seriously.
My patience has some limits. And I think we've reached that limit.
On the outside, Denise and Stephen seemed like a perfect match.
Denise would make a great wife for my son.
But behind closed doors, they never found a mutual attraction.
What do you want? You want me to lose 30 pounds and wear sexier clothes? That would be awesome, right? Yeah, sure. So what the problem?
There wasn't that gut feeling like this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
One by one, as each of these couples failed to thrive, the panel had no choice but to end their engagements. Now, only 2 couples remain on the path to the altar: Jill and Kevin, and Billie Jean and Tony. For Billie Jean and Tony, it's been a roller coaster ride of emotion.
I'm not used to feelings like this happening so fast.
It's sort of like I'm with my 5th grade girlfriend.
From the moment they laid eyes on each other, they shared an intense attraction.
What's going on, baby?
They wasted no time in consummating their relationship.
I didn't believe in love at first sight, but I believe in love in 2 days.
She fits really well into my arms.
I can't believe the person that they matched me up with. It's just like someone I've known forever.
But soon, Billie Jean's fearless commitment to their future began to challenge Tony's more conservative values, leaving them with serious questions.
I'm just not sure if she's girlfriend material right now or wife material, or if it's somewhere in between.
From their first days together, Kevin and Jill seemed to have known each other for a lifetime.
I am in shock how quickly we got to know each other and how well this is going.
Ultimately, their playful affection and tenderness
Your headlights are on.
grew into desire.
We are going down a path right now of falling in love.
But when they traveled home for a family reunion, a clash of families left them shaken.
One subject that still troubles me, and that's the Playboy thing.
That was a big issue with my family, and now it's an issue with me.
I'm not saying I'm definitely posing for Playboy.
It would seriously bother me.
You don't care what people think.
The conflict seriously threatening their hopes for marriage.
I may not be accepted in Kevin's family. And that hurts.
Now the moment of truth has arrived. These 2 couples must walk down the aisle and face the biggest decision of their lives.
Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
Will they say I do or I don't? Find out on the explosive 2-hour conclusion of Married by America.
I cannot believe my wedding day is coming this soon.
Freedom.
Did I ever think I'd be meeting my husband on a stage?
My God, when that wall went up and I saw her.
It was amazing. This complete stranger, this random guy. And I was like, wow.
The way she looked at me, there's just a good feeling that I can't even put words to.
I really didn't think it could happen like this, but I'm glad it happened like this. I found it
phone.
See you.
See you later.
I would hope so.
Yeah, see you. Bye, honey. Have fun.
I think it's meant for me to be here because I found someone that I never would have found before in my life.
Oh, you're the best.
I remember walking out on that stage.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna put your hand through there? You have to come over there and get it, or?
You know, as soon as that wall popped up,
I was completely floored and awed and, blown away by who she was. I was very thankful that I was chosen to be the one to get to propose to her. I trusted my feelings for her and her feelings in me, and I'm glad those feelings are there. We had an invitation inviting us to brunch with Jill and Kevin.
I'm driving, sweetheart.
But it's a little weird, just the fact that, we started with 5 couples and now we're just down to us 2.
Here comes Sean, and we knew something was up, the way it always works.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Sean. Hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Absolutely. We'll take advantage of this brief respite because your final wedding preparations are about to begin. And as any married couple will tell you, the week before your wedding is unmatched in its intensity. But somewhere in that hectic blur of planning a wedding is a chance to do some incredible soul searching. Now, one thing you no longer have to worry about is being judged. Our panel's job is done. You have other things to focus on, like getting your marriage licenses. You'll be doing that right after breakfast. This is officially the start of the countdown to your wedding. Just 3 days from now, you will walk down the aisle in front of your family and friends and deliver to your fiancé your decision. Either that your desire is to declare your love and become husband and wife, or that you want to end your engagement and go your separate ways. So I urge you to address any concerns that you have with yourself or your future husband or wife. Enjoy your breakfast, good luck, and I'll see you at your weddings.
Tony and I have been through so many changes the past 4 weeks. It makes me wonder a little bit, like, what if he does say no? And how will that make me feel?
At this point, I'm very torn as to what's going to happen when we walk down the aisle. I need to be completely sure that what I'm doing is right for not only myself, but more so for Billie Jean.
We've really have hit it off from day one, and I want to marry Jill, and that's the intention that I have. Hopefully, she's in it for the same intention.
Yes, I do have doubts. I don't know what he's going to say. I'm hoping the nervousness, the apprehensiveness will all go away. That's something I have to deal with until I walk down the aisle to the altar. After breakfast, I returned to the house, but Kevin stayed behind because he was told that his brother Sean wanted to speak with him.
So what's going on, Jerry?
What you doing, man?
Just rapidly going through this. After breakfast, I had a conversation with my brother Sean, my best man.
I'm extremely honored that you asked me to be your best man. It just makes me very happy. But this is really one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. You know I love you, and I only want the best for you. And you know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I do.
In good conscience, in my faith and in my beliefs in what marriage stands for and what a best man symbolizes, Kevin, I just really can't be your best man, and under the circumstances.
You know, after all these years here, I finally decided to get married, and for him to have to tell me that he wasn't going to be my best man, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's just a big decision, buddy.
Yes, it is, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All right, man, well.
All right, buddy.
All right, man, I love you.
I love you.
Hey, bud.
Bye. Of course there's disappointment about my brother not standing in as my best man, but I respect that and who he is, and yeah, it's tough. What you doing?
An apple.
You know, I came back to the house and, you know, had a chance to, you know, speak with Jill about, you know, what had just transpired. Not having my brother truly want to, you know, be there.
What happened? Tell me. Was he upset? Was he okay? What was the whole thing?
Oh, yeah, it's just, you know, he believes in, you know, whatever decision I make, but he can't be my best man.
Okay.
Am I? Yeah, yeah, it hurts a little bit.
It hurt Kevin a lot, and it definitely hurt me as well. Kevin's, you know, family and friends, some of them aren't so supportive of him, and it makes me hurt for Kevin, you know, and it also hurts me because it makes me feel, well, what's wrong with me?
That's one thing you wanted me to make apparent to you. It's nothing to do against you.
Billie Jean and I, we were going to go get our marriage license. It was just another thing that brings the wedding home, makes it more real.
Hi. Are you Billie Jean? Yes. I'm Sherilyn.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Tony.
Hi, Tony. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
We need to know your job title or what you do for a living.
Just sales, is that good?
Sales?
We're sitting in the little office at the wedding chapel place and getting our marriage license, and the lady's typing away on the little typewriter, and it's every click of the type is one more nail in my coffin. It makes me feel like I'm going to be a married man very soon, and it's I'm scared.
Ready, Tony?
I'm ready.
Do you swear that the following information is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
The fact that we just got our marriage license is so surreal. It's one signature away from it being final, and I just can't believe that we're here, like we're actually here.
After Kevin and I discussed the situation, we had to go get our marriage licenses. We were there, but kind of, I think, both in our own world, thinking about his brother not accepting this marriage, and it wasn't easy.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good, I'm Jill.
I'm Sherilyn. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Pretty eyes you have. Hi, Kevin. Nice to meet you.
What about mine?
You've got pretty eyes, too. Come on in. And have you ever been married before, Jill?
No.
Do you swear that the following information is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here goes the seal.
Kind of was a relief in a way, you know, finally getting that done and over with.
We did it. And it was exciting, you know, but at the same time, the pit in my stomach definitely was not feeling right at all.
When we got back to the house, there was a little invitation on the table for us.
More work. I see pens and I see writing. Let's see. This time the invite was to write our wedding vows to each other. The words you will say to each other at your wedding ceremony.
I already know what I'm going to say. So Jill and I took time apart and thought about what we wanted to say to each other on our wedding day.
I wasn't really sure actually what a wedding vow was.
You just sit there and you think, and your mind wanders.
I had a chance to jot some ideas down and thoughts that I wanted to speak to her. Trying not to make it too long so I could remember some of it.
I'm nervous. This is something that I've dreamed about since I was a little girl, and it's really happening. It's here.
Billie Jean and Tony, please take some time apart to write your vows.
I already thought about what I'm going to say, so this is going to be cake.
I know what I'm going to say, too.
I guess this is going to be easy, huh?
I don't need to write it down, though. It's going to be easy. I'd rather write my vows in private, and just so it could be a surprise for Billie Jean on our wedding day.
We already know what we're going to say. All right, so we have that chicken. How do you want me to make it? Do you like chicken cordon bleu?
Whatever.
Well, there's what else? I mean, we need stuff to make it, so do you like it?
Whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want.
We were making up our grocery list, and I was asking him about how he wanted his chicken. Do you like mozzarella cheese?
With mozzarella cheese.
Right, so put that.
If that's something
and then
you
we
like.
could just ask, well, I'd like to make it, sure, but I'd like to know that I'm thinking of you, too. Can you cut me a break?
I'm cutting you a break. I'm saying, if you want to make it, make it.
He just didn't really give me a clear answer, and I just got frustrated.
I'll try it. I may not see something I fully enjoy.
Okay, so I can make it a different way. Do you like shake and bake? Do you like it like that, or?
I liked it when I was 12. Billie Jean at times can be a little bit too malleable in the fact that she kind of molded herself a little bit to my personality.
I'm not thinking about me, I'm thinking about us. You and I, you know?
Well, you better start thinking about you.
If it was just about I, then I wouldn't be with you. Now, would I? I really don't think that our tiff was about the chicken. I really think that our tiff was him just closing up. I was just trying to ask you, like, what you like, so I have an idea. At the moment that he does close up, I get frustrated. I feel like I'm like exploding inside. I'm just, it just gets me very frustrated. Done with your work. I'm mad at you because you really just, you know, I was trying to be nice to you and you just totally.
I was saying, get what you want to get.
No, I know, but I'm thinking about you too. It's not about get what I want to get. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about us. It's like us. It's not just you or it's not just I. It's about both of us. And I was trying to be considerate and take, you know, just think about it. I'm not saying that I'm not going to make things that I don't want to make that I don't like, but I was thinking about you too. His input is important to me, and I just want to make sure that it's not about him getting away from the situation, because if that's it, then I want to make sure that all these things are cleared up before we take those final steps. Obviously, I don't want to be upset with you. I just think that you're taking everything like it's a joke. Sometimes when you have a tough time talking to someone, it's better if you write things down. So I wrote down what I was feeling for him to read by himself. I just wrote this for you. I tried to talk to you while we were laying out, but you cut off what I was trying to say. You continue to push me away as I try so hard to get closer. I want to do things for you because that's just another way I'm able to show you that I care. As we get closer to the day of being married, you have cut yourself off from telling me what's going on with you. It feels like I'm alone in the process. My sweet, please talk to me. Just me, Billie.
Billie Jean and I had a little disagreement in the kitchen, which was, I think, blown out of proportion on her part. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I'm very bewildered. All these pressures are being put upon us. It's sort of like we're kind of just swirling around in this cyclone that is this wedding, and you know, I'm not sure where we're going to land.
Hi. Billie Jean.
Hi, I'm Pastor Matt Larson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The local pastor came by to say hello. He's going to be the one who's officiating this ceremony, and it was nice to see him.
As weddings get closer, lots of stuff starts coming out. Emotions, doubt, second guessing, but also strength in what's coming.
I really felt that being with the minister gave Tony a lot more comfort and security, and he really let out that he's afraid.
How's that going? This relationship is new.
If I could, you know, to be candid, I have a lot of doubt because of that, and the fact that we're in very extraordinary circumstances.
I know what Tony's afraid of. I know that he's afraid of what is life going to be like outside of this bubble, and is it still going to be the same?
I don't know what the relationship is like outside of the circumstances we're in.
Right.
And, you know, that's basically where my doubts lie. What I'm really scared about is I've had friends that have had unsuccessful marriages. I have friends of mine who've, you know, been unfaithful. I need to be completely sure that what I'm doing is right for not only myself, but more so for Billie Jean. I don't want to be in this a year, 2 years, 3 years, and hurt her even more.
I'm a little frustrated about Tony's doubt, but if I didn't think that it was going to work, then I wouldn't have come this far.
It may seem like, for some, marriage is an end, but I want to say to you that marriage is really the beginning.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I. As you said, it's extraordinary circumstances, but weddings are extraordinary.
I'm filled with so many different emotions. Makes me take a deep breath. I'm a little scared, but I'm ready to go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate stopping by.
I will see you at the rehearsal.
Okay.
God, I can't wait until we're husband and wife. This will be over with, and then we could begin to share even more intimate levels of being together.
Tonight, I said at dinner, hey, who's going to be your best man? I could tell Kevin was very upset, more than I think what he told me.
Gosh, I could imagine how it would hurt you. Way more than me. This is your brother who told you no, that he wouldn't be your best man because...
Poor Kevin now is stuck without a best man. You should stand by your brother. You should be there for him through thick and thin, no matter what. And supportive would be standing next to your brother and being his best man.
I'm upset about the way that you say, you know, your family have been supportive. But to me, deep down, they don't want you to get married.
Sweetie, if I accept you, they're going to accept you just as much, if not more. Jill's concern was that maybe that my family was being a little too hard on her, but, you know, sure, I have questions too. You know, I just have to confess to you that after meeting your father...
Whose hope is this?
It's your house, but you know what?
Please, that's all it was. So
I love you, my father.
What's so hard about it?
Trying to get to know him, he wasn't as receptive in trying to get to know me, and he had a problem with expressing that.
What is your problem? Problem is, her name is Jill. I told him 3 times.
I've warned you since the beginning. I apologize for anything that my father does say, his actions or anything, and unfortunately, I cannot control them. He has every right to feel that way, but I did warn him. He's just got to be tough. He's got to try to hang in there because, gosh, I wish I could change my father, but I can't.
It was good.
You know, I was really upset with the panel the other night when they were taking their words away from me, and I didn't want to say that I loved you on the panel. But I wanted to tell you that I love you. I can't believe how much I've fallen in love with you so quickly, and I'm not asking you to tell me that in return. I know I wear my heart on my sleeve, and most of the time I fight off everything that I feel, but I feel it, and I mean it, and I want you to trust me. Looking into Tony's eyes and telling him that I love him has got to be one of the bravest things that I've done, because I love him, and I had to let him know. I love you. My sweet.
I'm not in love with you.
I know.
You know, it really pains me, the fact that I can't return your feelings right now.
I expected you to. I'm only telling you to do and to say what you feel, and that's all I can ask. And I'm not going to try to make someone love me if they don't love me. I just think that he's scared because most people would be this petrified before their wedding. I can only give him hope and confidence that I'm going to help him the whole way. It's not a measure of who can love who first. I mean, I didn't expect this to happen like this.
Oh, thank you. As the night went along, food was great, and all of a sudden, dessert came out under this big silver platter. It's the apple tart.
You're not.
I was really excited because I wanted dessert, and lo and behold, the darn invitation comes out of the serving dome.
Tony, it's now time to pack your bags with enough to last you a few days.
Tonight, you will move to another location where you remain until your wedding day.
Please say your goodbyes tonight.
Why?
No, what the is that? I said at dinner, I love you, and then all of a sudden we find out that he's leaving in a half hour. Just...
I had to say goodbye to her, and it was hard. I don't like saying goodbye, and never have, and then much less to somebody I'm going to marry soon. Just wanted to take every minute I can with her before, we say our vows to each other.
You good?
Say your prayers.
We've just, become so accustomed to each other and, really grown into each other. And just this whole process has evolved our relationship to the point where we really kind of count on each other. And it's going to be weird not having her here.
Come here. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't like getting up this morning. I felt a little depressed. I wasn't able to go for a run because I felt a little down. You guys being good today, huh? Oh, beautiful. I just miss Tony so much, and I can't wait to be with him again. I had a lot of time to think about the conversation that we had last night, and the fact that he said that he's not in love with me made me think, well, he needs to put his trust in me, and in the future, he can grow to love me. I think he's just got to learn to let go, and I think that will happen with time.
I'm not so much torn in myself as far as why I don't love Billie Jean at this time.
My feelings for her are still evolving. It's weird for me being away from her right now.
We've made a little home together, and us not being with each other, it feels like a part of me is missing. You know, this is not a welcome respite from her at all. It's difficult to be away from her.
My emotions are very close to the surface. I'm gonna cry, I'm happy, I'm nervous. This is like the biggest thing in my life. I don't know what Kevin's going to say, but you know, if he says, no, I don't want to marry you, I would have to say it must be because his family and his friends' opinion, that he's truly valuing their opinion over us. I am so scared.
My brother Sean to tell me that he wasn't going to be my best man, and yeah, it was disappointing, sure.
You know, every one of my family members, they want to make sure that she's the one for me, and you know, they're going to accept whoever that is.
Never been this close to marriage or ever loving somebody, you know, as much as I have with Jill.
Just getting together with my family kind of, you know, hit home. This is my wedding. It's real. It's just another step closer to our big day. I miss you guys. I have no.
Let me take a look at it, Mama. Let me look at it.
No, it's gorgeous. But only because they took Kevin away.
You get a little chunky before, but you lost it again.
Oh, pretty. Thanks, Dad.
Of course, there's doubts in my mind about this process. Even though I'm really not in favor of it, I want to give my daughter the opportunity to give it a shot, to give it a try. Thank you for being my kid. Something I got to deal with. That's what Jill wants. I want to make her happy.
How did you guys get here? You had state flight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, God, yes. I think Kevin is definitely the one for her. In all honesty, I think Jill is ready for marriage.
So how are you guys feeling? You guys nervous? I'm nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
Are you excited or are you just nervous?
I'm both. I couldn't sleep last night. I had a hard time sleeping. I had a dream about my wedding dress that it was red velvet with like the white puff on the outside, like a Christmas dress. And I had like bells on the top of the headpiece, so I woke up,
Every time I have a dream that something goes wrong, always works out perfect. Always.
I'm coming! Hi! Sam, my favorite people! I was really excited to see Paige and Dwayne show up the day before my big wedding day. Everything's been great. I feel good. I don't know why my stomach feels like knots. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
Oh, I don't know.
Couldn't even imagine.
But had nothing but confidence. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
You don't
at
look
all.
worried at all.
I'm not worried.
You look happy.
Yeah,
You really do.
I can't wait.
Hi, Tony. Hey. How you doing?
My dad and Bender, my best man, arrived today, and it was great to see them here at the new spread. I'm so glad you're here. I mean, I could not have made a better decision. For best man,
That's what I was thinking.
As Tony's best man, I feel I have the responsibility to let Tony know whether or not he's actually doing the right thing and going through with the wedding. I want you to be happy. And if you're not gonna be, then no. It's just, it scares me. I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate you being scared.
And I'm sure.
I'm not scared yet. I will be scared tomorrow.
Right now, it seems like I'm a hell of a lot more scared than Tony is. You haven't even said the L word yet.
No. No. But you know, the basis is there. You know.
I'm nervous for him. And I'm nervous because he's getting married tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hi! It was time
time for my dress fitting. And my sister, who is my maid of honor, Jennifer, was here to help.
Oh, how
are you doing?
Good, I'm stressing.
What are you stressing over?
What do you mean, what am I stressing over, Jen? Tomorrow's the big day. Moment I dreamed of.
Daddy, what do you think?
You always end up agreeing what I tell you after.
When I first saw my daughter Jill in a wedding gown, she was stunning. She took my breath away. I got a little sentimental, a little sad, thinking she was going to get married.
She just looked wonderful. She looked like a princess.
I think it's beautiful. You like it? I love it. I'm so happy. Thank you for being my maid of honor. I love you.
I've been thinking about who's going to step in for my brother and be my best man, and there's quite a few people that I'd like to have there.
We are 24 hours away. And seeing that my brother will not step in because of things that he believes in, and I would like you to be my best man. I'd be honest, my friend.
Robert's been there for me a lot, more so than anyone, and it's great that Robert's going to be there to support me, and having him next to me, it's just a good feeling.
Isn't this great scenery? Honestly, this is the most beautiful location.
Paige and I went for a walk this afternoon, and we just had a last-minute heart-to-heart. Her opinion matters because we've shared so many things together, and I trust her. She's like a sister to me.
I love you, and I never, ever want anything but the best for you in your life. I am a little apprehensive about the wedding and about Tony. I feel like it's my responsibility to have her be aware of what she's, about to get herself involved in. I don't know Tony. You know Tony. I don't know Tony. So this is your life. You know what I mean? This is real. This is like do or die. Tomorrow is the day. You know what I mean? I think that he knows that it would hurt me more for him to just dump me on a special day and to hurt me like that on a special day. I think that if something was up, that I really feel that he would have told me. I don't question his caring for you. I don't know. You're just looking out for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is surreal. It's really unbelievable that I am getting married tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm getting married tomorrow. It just kind of hits you. It's just like, wow, I'm getting married.
I think I'm way more nervous than you are. I don't get it.
The day before my wedding, I'm not worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm very secure in the fact of my own feelings and Billie Jean's feelings. I am going to be getting married tomorrow.
Dude, I'd be freaking out if I were you right now. I'd be totally freaking out.
I have no doubts about her as a person. No doubts about her feelings for me whatsoever. So, I mean, that's a point of comfort. I've had deep and strong love and emotional ties to a few different women in my life, and it's never been as good as it's been with Billie Jean.
What does it feel like knowing that I'm going to get married? I feel like I'm going to throw up. I was just really excited to see all of my friends and my sister and my nieces.
What's up, sis? Look at you!
It really brought more of a perspective to my marriage, just holding my sister's children, knowing that the future, I'm going to have those things.
How are you?
I know tomorrow's going to be great, and I'm so glad you guys are here. And I used to think that I didn't have a family, but you know what? I was wrong. I've got a family, and I've got a man, and I've got the world.
Cheers!
Where you going, Tony?
Be right back.
So how do you guys feel, the brother and the father? You know, I mean, what are you guys thinking about all this?
I don't know. I think it's up to him. You know, he's no old kid. Whether or not Billie Jean's a good enough woman to marry.
I think she's a good enough woman.
I have a lot of very close friends, and I think they might have some concerns. But I think that they trust in the fact that I know what I'm doing.
I think he's going to say yes. You know what? I think he's going to say yes because, one, he really, really, really wants to be married.
He's going to say no.
Yeah, you think he's gonna say no?
You can see it in his eyes. He's not doing it for the money.
Yeah.
He is not in love with her.
I disagree. I mean, I'm not saying I'm 100% sure that he's going to get married, but I think there's a very, very good chance. I actually believe that she is as good of a match for Tony as he's ever had in his life.
Tonight, my family's coming over for dinner.
Hello, Anthony. How are you?
Hi, Daddy.
Come on in.
It's my family, and they want to make sure that I'm happy.
A little sad to see you leave the nest, but if this is what it's gonna be, so be it, and good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Anybody home?
Hey, hey! Tonight I finally got to see my family. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Pretty little face, look at that.
Hey, Papa.
How are you? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Next to you here, Grandma.
Can't even express all the relief that I had when I first got to see him. Daddy, will you say grace for us, please?
And the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
That's the greatest thing about having a large family and how close we are and how much love there is, because it's great to hear their thoughts and opinions about what I'm dealing with Jill.
Just in the last couple of days, issues have just come up that you guys have started butting heads about.
You know, obviously the concern with Playboy, you know, I mean, I don't want this to happen. If this is my wife, you know, I don't want to see it again.
That's what I said. It's in the past, and I can't change that.
But will she do it again, though? That's the
question. She won't do it again.
It isn't important. What she said that whether she do it again. I won't.
She will do it again.
She said that.
Am I not the one that she's got? When I met them, I thought I had to be little Miss Prissy Proper, and I'm not. When I met
to him, he was a good guy, and then his mom came in, and he just totally.
Yeah, well, that was my shock. Well, picture this. My apartment that day, he saw like me and Playboy. He thought it was beautiful. He thought it looked great. Then we go to the house and meet his family, and his mom sits down and says, "I don't agree with you posing for Playboy."
And he took a side like
and he's
that.
like, "You're right. I would never accept you being my wife and posing for Playboy." You're right here too. I wouldn't say Kevin's friends and family are against this wedding. I'm worried if the fact that his family and friends aren't being so supportive of him, how is that affecting Kevin?
They're acquiring another person into the family. You know, they want to make sure that she's the one for me.
You might be getting married tomorrow. I don't think either one of you have a clue of even where you would live.
You can't say yes unless you can honestly say to yourself that I love this woman.
This is something that is going to last forever.
That's
and you are sure of that.
Maybe growing up in the family she didn't get the attention that she needed, or the love, you know, that we have in this family, and that maybe, you know, she wouldn't reciprocate for you. Right. And then you would get resentful of that because you need a little bit more attention.
He's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy, you think? Yeah, everyone told me.
He's all his mommy's in him.
Well, Maureen told me since the day he was born, he was attached to her hip. Kevin is still attached to his mother, which is fine, but can Kevin be attached to his wife? Edgar, what do you think about the situation?
How's the trust? Because that's
Kevin.
That's enough. If you do trust Kevin and he trusts you, well, that's a good step in, right, Mom? Yes. And that seems that you guys are willing to compromise, you know, to make it work. So
he's a great person.
I wish I found a wife like you, man.
Thank you again.
I'll be here in the morning.
Oh, I can't wait. Of course, it's great to talk about all the negative and what we need to work on, because that really does help.
Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you so much for coming.
Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
That's what I say.
Right.
The advice was pretty much do as you would like, and as long as you were happy, we're here for you no matter what. I'm ready and willing to give it a shot, and I'm here for that purpose. I want to make things work. I want to be married.
And we'll always be there for you.
Do I have to say goodbye to you right now?
I guess so, yeah.
Good night.
All right.
They know that I've really looked deep and hard. Hopefully they can understand what I'm about to do. I would love to see Jill right now. I just want her to really know that I'm committed to Jill everything I possibly could. And I know that it's going to turn out the way it's supposed to.
I've missed Kevin. I wish he was here because I just want to hug him, hold him, and talk to him and make sure he's okay. I hope he misses me too. It's really happening. It's here. This is my wedding. There's so much going through my mind. Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? Will it all work out the way it should work out?
Jill. Oh, Jill. Oh, my gosh.
Dad?
Can I hug you?
No.
Oh, you look like a princess. Are you ready for today?
Yes and no. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous still.
Good luck. Whatever you decide to do in your life, we're here. Jill wants to be married, and she wants to make a go of it.
God almighty.
And if Kevin can be that person for her, I give them my blessings. Grandma's ring?
Yeah.
Put it on.
Thank you.
And it'll fit for today?
It's not going to fit on my thumb.
Really?
I would love to see Jill right now. Love to be able to tell her where I stand and how much I care for her.
Did you get the right side?
Yeah, I got the
Good.
I couldn't tell you what's going to go through my head when I walk down that aisle and stand in my place. My advice to you is start drinking heavily. I'm sure my heart's going to be racing just to see her in a wedding dress and looking the way she does. God, I tell you, hopefully I can keep my composure.
Don't I look pretty? I'm so glad you're walking me down the aisle.
I'm so glad you asked me to.
You know, it just seems so good. And I never want it to be too good to be true.
I know it's like everything's going your way.
I hope nothing bad happens.
I'm incredibly nervous. I've made my decision, but once I'm up there and I start hearing the words, who knows, I might just change my mind.
Ready to go?
Oh.
Sure? Okay. Come on. It's okay.
I had some jitters. I was pretty nervous. I hear a knock at the door.
How are you, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Lo and behold, here comes Sean, and Sean walks in.
Sean told us a little bit about, what was to come and what was happening next.
Just wondering how I was feeling. Are you nervous? Are you not nervous? Are you ready?
This is your wedding day. This is what every girl dreams of, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Oh, man. This is it. It's about to happen.
I know, I'm ready.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel like this is the happiest day of my life, I swear to God.
Is this the storybook ending?
This is the happiest ending ever. I found the guy. I fell in love. I've got everything that I never thought I'd ever have.
But there's one decision left to be made. There's one thing left. One final decision. Okay. And I think you know where I'm going with this. You'll say I do,
or I don't. Now, if you say I do, that means you see something in Jill that says to you, I want this woman as my wife and I want to spend my life with her. Now, if you say I don't, well, that means your journey as a couple comes to an end. As always, Jill, the choice is in your hands. Okay, best of luck, sweetie. Good luck.
I thank you.
Okay, sweetie.
Thank you so
I'll see you
much,
out
Sean.
there.
Now I'm even more nervous.
No, you're not.
I'm a bundle of nerves. I think, just about every emotion. I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared. I can only imagine what's going through his mind.
My heart is racing. I came into this with an open heart and open mind, and it was more than I've done ever before. Here's a guy that's never truly been in love with somebody, and I love everything about Jill. It's amazing what you can find in somebody.
Kevin's never been in love. Kevin's never had a serious girlfriend. I'm so scared because what is he going to do?
I wish we had more time.
It's a beautiful day for a wedding.
I've always been searching for real people, and that's how I found Tony. I think he's a real guy. We fit. It's about being together.
Thank you, sir.
This has got to be my dream come true, I swear to God.
The strength of our relationship is that we have both been so completely open with each other and honest to a point where it's very scary and it's something that could possibly hurt us both. So how you feeling?
I know, I'm a heck of a lot more nervous than you are, I think.
Which one? All of them?
It looks like it.
All of them?
I don't know why. I'm not the one getting married.
Are you excited?
I'm scared as hell. I think my happy ending is here.
You look so beautiful.
God, Tony, you make me so happy.
I just never expected to meet somebody like Billie Jean. I don't think there's enough adjectives to describe her. She really is just an amazing person. It's like she's standing before me with her hands out and she's offering her love to me.
I've fallen so in love with him.
I made a promise to myself and to Billie Jean that I would be with her through this process.
love you so much. Kevin, please take care of my baby.
Please be seated. We're gathered here in the presence of family and friends for the purpose of uniting Jill and Kevin in marriage. The contract of marriage is to be entered thoughtfully and seriously with a clear realization of its obligation and responsibilities. No other ties are more tender, and no other oaths more important than these you are to assume. The time has come for you to recite your vows. Jill, you may begin.
Kevin, I believe that everything in life happens for a reason. And I know although we met under unusual circumstances, that it was our fate and destiny to meet this way. I've never grown closer to anyone in such a short amount of time. The weeks we spent together feel like years. You taught me new strength, you taught me more about faith, and you're inspiring me to live each and every day to the fullest. I vow to be true, kind, patient, and understanding of your heart's desires. I look forward to what the future holds for us, and I couldn't ask for more.
Kevin, you may now recite your wedding vows.
Jill, I am honored and so blessed to be standing here in front of you. And our honesty to each other, and our trust and communication have strongly bonded us in a short period of time. And all I need to tell you is I will continue to be true and honest to you, from this day forward.
Do you, Jill, take this man, Kevin, to be your lawful wedded husband, to love him and comfort him, to honor and keep him in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live. Jill, take this man, Kevin, to be your lawful wedded husband.
Kevin, you are an amazing man. I enjoy being with you each and every day. And when it comes to marriage, it's a commitment that you make once in a lifetime. And that's why, Kevin, I must say, this maybe shouldn't be the way it should be for now. You taught me to be true to myself, true to my heart. So I have to say I don't.
I just want you to know that that even outside of all this, it can work. And it's just a short period of time. I was so open and so heartfelt of everything I could possibly be to someone. God, look at you. There's so much there. You have so much inside of you that I admire, and I see a lot of what I want in you. And
You know, marriage is forever. Marriage is so big, it's so important, it's so sacred. And I'm scared to rush into something like this, and I know you are too.
You know, I appreciate you as a person and everything that you've been.
Guess we can go, huh?
Thank you. Son is
Eddie, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Save your dress for the next wedding.
Oh. I was sad and disappointed. I was really hoping Jill was going to get married today. You know, we thought we were going to be celebrating and dancing, and it didn't happen.
I think they made the right decision. And I'm so glad. I cried during the ceremony because I think it was the best for both families. It was just tears of happiness.
I was told Bunky, I feel like about 10 pounds has gone off my shoulders.
Sure.
When Jill said no, I was relieved. I thought, by golly, that girl is every bit as sharp as she looks and acts. I'm not sure that her saying no makes me like her more. Certainly makes me respect her more. If they are, that's what they find.
It's a great ending for the day. I was so relieved when I didn't get married. That's what I wanted the whole time.
What are you feeling right now?
She looks so beautiful, man.
Everything comes and happens for a reason, my friend.
From day one, I mean, every day, you know, I wasn't sure what Jill felt for me. So yes, we had a great time, and there's a lot of great moments and, you know, a lot of similarities, great chemistry there. And yeah, I just didn't feel that she was totally committed. I've been willing to make compromises from day one. Yeah, I'm all about, you know, furthering this and seeing where it goes.
You're gonna be all right, my friend. I love you.
For Joe and I, it might work in the future, but it didn't work right now.
Dude, it sucks, too.
When I walked up to the altar, I still honestly did not know my decision. I was confused. I wanted to say yes, but then there's a side of me that said no. Put everything aside. Even though we're in this, you know, we're spending all this time together doing all this amazing stuff. What does it come down to? Are you willing to make this step? It's real. It's so real, and it's been real. We committed to this process, and we made the best of it, and we've been having a great time. But I didn't feel that his family really wanted this. I was able to meet his family. I think they'd be more accepting of this. And it concerned me, it hurt me, it worried me. And, you know, I didn't feel accepted into the family. Not just that, but the fact that he doesn't have one idea in mind yet and one direction at his age definitely concerns me. The uncertainty still exists, and it bothers me. I realized in the end I couldn't go through with it because Kevin needs to find himself, I think, before he can give himself to another person.
Please be seated. Friends and relatives of Anthony and Billie Jean, we are assembled here in the presence of God to join them together in holy marriage. Let us remember that God has established and sanctified marriage for the welfare and happiness of all people. Let us pray. Almighty and ever-blessed God, whose presence is the happiness of every condition, and whose favor makes every relationship holy, we ask you to be present and favorable unto Billie Jean and Anthony as they are united in marriage, that they may become one in the covenant that is made before you this day, under your heavenly guidance and protection. For our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. I understand that you have written your vows. I invite Billie Jean to read your vow.
Tony, my beautiful bird, I say that because I feel free to fly away with you and to go every place in the world and to be with you forever. And from my soul, and I promise you that I will give you my heart and I will give you everything that I've got to make you happy, to make us happy, to make us have a wonderful life together until the day that we die. I swear with everything I've got in me.
Tony, I invite you.
You're so amazing. In so many ways. You truly amaze me. Your beauty, your laughter, your singing. But most of all, your ability to love. You're a bright light, and you deserve everything that's good in this world. And so now that I've said that, I ask you to continue with me on this journey, and I promise and vow that I will remain with an open heart and open arms.
Billie Jean, will you have Anthony to be your husband? And will you pledge your faith to him in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with him and cherish him according to the ordinance of God in the holy bond of marriage? If so, answer, I do.
God, I never expected this moment to happen.
Billie Jean, will you have Anthony to be your husband? If so, answer, I do.
Do?
Anthony, will you have Billie Jean to be your wife? And will you pledge your faith to her in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with her and cherish her according to the ordinance of God in the holy bond of marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I just want to say that I have absolutely no doubt about you, about your feelings and about who you are. And we've been honest. And you know that my feelings are not the level that yours are. And I know that if I asked you to, that you would love enough for me and you. But I couldn't ask you to do that. You deserve to be up here with somebody that loves you as much as you love them. And at this point, that's not where I am. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't have those feelings. I can say I'm sorry.
What a loser!
It's not very nice.
And you asked for my blessing?
Dwayne.
What a loser! How dare he?
Dwayne, please.
You're not even a real man. You're nothing.
Stop it. Dwayne, stop. I just want to be left alone.
You don't even have the balls enough to even make up your mind before you get out of here, you loser! How dare this hurt my friend like this? I'm not calming down.
I'm sorry.
What a loser.
Billy, where are you? Billy. Oh, God. Where is he? Billy. Oh, God. I'm not gonna let you. Billy. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Billy. I just don't want you to be hurt. You don't deserve it. Not at all, baby. You of all people. You are the most beautiful person. I love you.
He's gonna fry in hell for this.
I think you did the honest thing. You had to be true to your emotions. It's too bad that somebody had to be hurt.
Tony, you did the right thing.
Doesn't feel like it.
It's not going to feel like it today. It's not going to feel like it in a week. Might not even feel like it in a month, but you did the right thing.
I should have just gone along with it, I guess.
No. That wouldn't have been right either. You hurt her now, or you completely crush her in 6 months.
I could have fell in love with her, though.
You could have not. You don't know that.
You love you. You're just an amazing person. I can't believe
You didn't come here for this. You came here for something else. I know it. You didn't come here to be married.
He's a liar.
I don't think she would have wanted you to marry her. You weren't sure this is what you both really wanted. Yeah, it's too bad that it went this far, but it's the right thing to be honest with yourself.
I'm sure I would have fallen in love with her.
He should have had the balls to say, look, I cannot go through with this Billie Jean, but I don't want to humiliate you in front of all my friends and family. And he didn't.
Do you think he should have married her if he wasn't sure?
No, he should have had the balls to say, no, I don't want to marry you this morning, or 5 minutes before she put her dress on. Not when he's on the, not when they're on the altar with the preacher saying, will you take this hand in marriage? He should have had the balls to say no.
It's not about being a man. He didn't know until the last second what he was going to do.
I don't.
No, sorry. Last night, I had dinner with him, and I questioned him, and he said, you know what, Sturmy, honest to God, I don't know yet. He's still struggling with that
Well, then
decision
he should have said that before
A real man would have told her ahead of time and would have let her be the one to say no.
Thank you. All she asked was for a little bit of love and a little bit of honesty. He's lied his face off the whole trip. He didn't have no intentions of marrying her, and he asked me for her blessing. Piece of that's what he is.
can't believe you did that in front of my friends, in front of my family, in front of everyone. You made me be a jerk.
No, I did. I'm a jerk. Don't think that.
You know, you really hurt me. You can't even take a chance on me. Did you really come here to bind to someone?
I did. I found you. And I was honest with you. All the way through and how I felt. I thought I could go through it. I thought I could. I just couldn't take the chance.
You don't think you can love me?
You're so incredible in so many different ways. And I don't know why. I don't have those feelings. I was honest with you. I couldn't lie to you. To God and take the chance that would hurt you 6 months from now. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
You know, I came here and I let everything go. I took the biggest chance. I can't believe I came here and I let you in.
It's hoping, you know, you come down there together and see. Like I said, in those 6 months from now, I'm gonna have the same feelings that you do. Because I don't care about this money. I don't care about any of that. I just want to make sure I was doing what was right.
I don't think I can see you anymore. Because I don't know when I'll be ever to believe you and... And she did. Where I'm gonna go, I think you should be alone. I want to be alone.
Think about what I said.
I'm gonna go.
You know, what do you say? You know, I'm in my tux and it's my wedding day and, you know, I hurt somebody and, you know, it's awful.
My heart is somewhere numb right now. My heart is... I don't know where it is.
Well, I can't imagine feeling much worse. And, you know, what Billie Jean's feeling right now, I can't even comprehend. You know, should have just gone through with it. Made everybody happy.
When I woke up this morning, I felt like all my dreams were gonna come true. I felt so alive and so happy.
Billie Jean and Tony and Jill and Kevin all had an instant connection. And through their commitment to each other and this process, they made it to their wedding day. Whether it was because of family differences, Jill's past, or Kevin's lack of career direction, in the end, Jill and Kevin did not say I do. For Billie Jean and Tony, this was a very different occasion. Billie Jean was prepared to give herself to Tony, body and soul, but clearly, Tony could not match those feelings with the same intensity or devotion. It could be that the audience sensed Tony's uncertainty. When asked to vote on which of these couples were the most compatible, the most likely to have a successful marriage, the audience selected Jill and Kevin. If Jill and Kevin had said I do, they would have received a $500,000 wedding gift. But because no union was made, the gift will go unclaimed. Perhaps these couples gained something even more valuable, the insight to recognize the qualities they seek in a lifelong partner, the ability to develop meaningful relationships, and most importantly, in matters of love, the courage to follow their own hearts. We wish them all the very best.
With only 7 left, the stakes are higher than ever. Now each knows that if their next performance isn't their best, it's their last. American Idol at 8 Fox Tuesday.
We have no choice but to proceed with the plan as stated.
How much longer do you need?
1 minute, maybe 2.
What if Jack Bauer's right?
What if he's wrong?
Behind you! Your hands off of me!
He's dead. 24, all new at 9, 8 Central, Fox Tuesday.